Hello and welcome folks to part 2 of my Rome 2 Grand Campaign, playing as Rome. This was a campaign that I started about, I guess, maybe 8 months ago when I first started working on the YouTube channel again. And we're going to be playing through a little bit more of this. Now, take in mind, this campaign has already essentially been won. There's no real risk of us losing the campaign. We're just going to be playing through about maybe like 10 parts, so about 10 more hours of this campaign. If you were, however, looking for the very first episode of a Rome 2 Rome Let's Play, click the link above and that'll take you to the first part of this series, and you can watch through as much of that as you like. But for this particular Let's Play, I just want to keep it short, 10 parts, and focus primarily on improving my management and control of large armies. And when I say large armies, I mean managing 40 unit card stacks in battle with particular ease, because I think that's an area of my gameplay that I definitely want to improve, and especially translating into the newer games, the Warhammer games. I think coming back to a historical game and focusing on the fundamentals will help, improve my gameplay in those games as well, and hopefully will help you guys improve your gameplay as well. The other thing I want to focus on is positioning of army groups on the campaign map, with a particular eye on the terrain, and just seeing if we can sort of manage our armies and position them in ways that we best utilize the terrain. Now, when I'm talking about the terrain, I mean, forested areas, choke points, high ground, all those sort of things, zone of control with our cities, minor settlements, major settlements, all of that kind of stuff, and just seeing what we can do with our armies, blocking them using our different various stances, ambush stance, encampment, and force march, to just see if we can use the terrain to the best of our advantage. And again, this is the type of stuff that I think will translate into a little bit better gameplay in the newer games as well. So we'll take a look at this. It's still fairly early on in the campaign. I think it's turned 74. We've conquered most of the surrounding areas in the Mediterranean and parts of Africa. However, we haven't moved into the this area, and we haven't moved into the Greek provinces either. So I think that's what I kind of want to try and work towards. I'd like to try and create as much of the outline of the Roman Empire as possible. We did get pulled into these wars up here and into Germania. I know this is not technically traditionally Roman territory, but I mean, it is what it is. We got pulled in there, so we're a little bit spread thin at the moment. The economy isn't rolling quite as well as I'd like, but we still have a very strong position. So I'm thinking I'd like to conquer most of Gaul, maybe a little bit of Britannia, and I'd like to come in here and conquer some of this. So if we're gonna do 10 hours, that's really pushing us really kind of behind the 8 ball. So yeah, and we'll probably mop this up since we've got a couple armies down here anyway. But one of the first things I'm going to do is take care of Carthage, I think, and just eliminate them from the game. I had these two fleets over here because I was expecting a rebellion. I believe it's the House of Julia that's positioned there, but I think we've got the rebellion sort of more or less under control. We've switched over to Empire, and yeah, I think that's part of the reason why we've got no things under control. So I think what we'll do is these fleets, we'll send them over here. I've already got a general here ready for action, more or less. And what we'll probably do is when we're ready to strike, probably next turn, we'll just hire these mercenaries just to give us a little extra force to be able to deal with that situation. And you know what, why don't we hire a general over here as well? Or Host of Junia, so always nice to come back to Rome 2. Another thing I should mention, guys, if you're already a subscriber for a channel and you want to see a new Rome 2 Let's Play, let me know what you want to see. Now is the time to make the request for that, because I'm planning to do Rome 2, a new Rome 2 Let's Play, but I'm sort of undecided what faction to play as, or what particular campaign to play, whether it's Grand Campaign or the Imperator Augustus map, or even the Empire Divided campaign, or even Caesar and Gaul, Wrath of Sparta, the Hannibal at the Gates, any of that stuff I'm pretty open to. And we got heaps of mercenaries here too, so it's going to be a little bit expensive one turn, but we should be able to disband all of those mercenaries within one turn, and hopefully set this up right. Should only take one turn, and we'll get rid of Sparta. So let's just hope. Yeah, he should have enough movement to get there next turn. So between this fleet and the mercenaries, I don't think there's any real threat to us losing this, and then we might even disband the fleets after that, just to get our income going a little bit. But right now, we're researching improved irrigation. I'm not sure why I switched over from this. Maybe I was just thinking that these two techs, since we're going with so many agricultural buildings, would improve our economy a fair bit. But if we can actually, we can get this +4 public order all provinces, helps out massively, and this does as well, with converting the populace when we take cities. Then we should be able to jack the taxes up another level, but I'm just gonna leave it where it is now, I think, because we do have degrading public order in some areas right now, and actually I believe that's government reform, mostly because of the government reform. So yeah, which will slowly deteriorate over time. Yeah. Let's sort this by public order. So we're gonna end up with some rebellions. We might actually, man, I guess we'll turn this down a little bit. Just, ooh, I guess we can't afford to do that. Never mind. We got dropping it down one level. Just really makes a huge difference. I want to turn the taxes off in some of these provinces. We have an army out here. I'm gonna have a little bit of public order management issues here, which is going to slow down our growth. But in the meantime, let's start building up these settlements. I guess I've been going with the Civil Colonia. Provides a little bit more cash. I pretty much always put a Field of Mars in these. It just allows us to recruit legionaries anywhere, and it provides a solid garrison. Otherwise, the Roman garrisons are pretty soft. I think the provincial capitals are definitely worth holding. I mean, there's arguments to do it, to not put it in there. Mostly economically inspired. Your economy is going to be much stronger using that extra build slot for industry. You can get a lot more cash coming in, but it's just kind of my preference. I mean, you can argue that, you know, when you factor in what it would cost each turn to have these units. That you're actually getting more value out of this. However, you know, more money gives you more flexibility in and more armies that you can recruit, things like that. Take a look here. Yeah, things look all right there. I think we're probably gonna come back around this way.
I seek rest.
We'll wait and see how things look. I mean, right now we're not really at war with a lot of people, so it's just a matter of managing our provinces and making sure that these rebellions don't cause us too much trouble. Yeah, hopefully that sorts itself out quickly. I think I'm gonna actually save this money for now. Even though we do have some building that we could do. Alright, so I think you're gonna have to come to Lucia. Just to manage the public order there. I don't know where the rebellion is gonna show up here, so let's just position you over here at Palmyra. And then Salmus. We're gonna have a rebellion here. Might as well spark it right away so that we can get rid of it. God damn it. Try to put him in encampment stance. I guess we could do the same here too. No, it's not gonna make a difference. You just stay in the settlement. Alright, yeah. More forces that need to be moved. Ooh, I believe this guy, we're gonna place him in one of these armies to save a little bit of coin. Actually, do we have... We've got access to more... more spies and heroes. Alright, so let's, this army doesn't have hero, so let's actually hire one here as well. -2 upkeep, they're all good. Additional replenishment, reduction of upkeep, or additional research rate. And our research rate is already cruising a little bit. I think I'd like to get the upkeep costs down. I'll have him jump in there. Guy doesn't have anyone in his force either. So let's...
We hunger for battle.
If we're using him as a campaign agent, that's pretty sweet. +1 to all attributes. Usually go with this. The +10 experience gain per turn for parent army is actually pretty useful. In Rome 2, I find it... line of sight is okay too. I think I'm gonna go with this. It's not... Yeah, this one, the additional experience, it's not quite as lackluster as it is in Warhammer. I feel like it actually does make a bigger impact in Rome 2, but having him in the army anyway is gonna help with the additional experience. So I think the additional attributes are a little bit stronger because they add to the strength of the general as well. Dun, 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 dun. Guy is not a full stack. Back in 2, 4, 6. Should have one more. Should have one more legionary, but these armies kind of, yeah, a little bit unbalanced. I mean, kind of using these as cavalry armies and then these guys as artillery armies, but really it should be a little bit more balanced. So I would say probably like my ideal army would be 4 cavalry, 4 artillery, and then the rest legionaries. Probably my ideal Rome 2 army. Alright, we're gonna get a rebellion here. We do have a garrison, so we're okay. I just double check anywhere else that we're gonna have a rebellion. Down here at Salmus, that's okay, we're prepared for that. Here at Achanik, got an army there as well, but the rebellion's not gonna happen just turn. Tulsa could be a problem. I've got the taxes off there. Ethiopia, definitely gonna be a problem eventually, but I mean, so long as we've got the garrison, most of these should be okay. We've got armies positioned to mop them up.
At your command.
Actually gonna take you out of the settlement just so we can spark the rebellion right away. He should be able to hit both of them in the same turn. Alright, and I think the rest are not going to revolt this turn. So hopefully we can get most of this under control before before we have revolts everywhere. We want to get to conquering again as well. This is one of the other factions, this guy. Campaign moment when Admiral. That's gonna be much use for you out here. Alright. 17 minutes in, finally gotten through an end turn. Yeah, so let me know, guys, what campaign you'd like me to start off in Rome 2. I'm going to be working on this over the next couple weeks while I'm taking some time off from streaming. So whatever campaign you guys want me to start off, definitely be open to that. And the Rome 2 Let's Plays typically do pretty well on the channel. I mean, I know I tried doing a little bit of different stuff with the Hannibal campaign, Hannibal and Scipio campaign, but didn't really land super well on YouTube. So I think I'm gonna scrap that series and just stick with the traditional Let's Play format, because they do seem to do fairly well. All right.
At your command.
Government reform. So it went down by 3. The reform.
We hunger for battle.
I'd like to get you back to this settlement. Do we have garrison here? Yeah, we've got a little bit of garrison. Not sure where I'm going to send you. Actually, you might want to make your way to Tulsa.
On the move.
Hold up one second. I want to make sure he stays in camp. I don't want to suffer attrition out here. It says he's not suffering attrition. It is winter though, so you gotta be careful of that. I think if we were in enemy territory, we'd be suffering attrition, but because we're in friendly territory. Yeah, Tulsa's gonna revolt in a couple turns by the looks of things.
Ready for orders.
Alright, so we got a rebellion right here. And here.
Ready for battle.
Mop these up real quick.
Rome! We hunger. Destroy them.
I don't think we actually need to fight this manually.
Ready for further orders. We hunger for battle.
And then we're not going to have enough movement to deal with that one, so we'll just position over here. Bollocks. We get another rebellion over here too.
Commander.
Even the philosopher getting increase our research rate a little bit more.
We hunger for battle.
We're in -11, so we're gonna get a rebellion here next turn.
Ready for battle. You have further orders?
I'm just gonna leave you here to deal with that.
Ready for battle. Commander.
Take you out of the settlement.
Ready for further orders.
Yeah. Alright, let's do that so we get the rebellion here. And then hopefully we can free that army up. Because we haven't quite finished off our... Okay. Actually, never mind. Somebody did it. Somebody took care of it for us. I was going to say we haven't finished up our war here in the north. Let's take a look over here. Holy shit.
My skills are yours.
Huge force, but they're obviously short on food, which is causing some attrition problems for them. Some major attrition problems.
Ready for orders.
Moved this guy already? We did.
Well, get comfy, men. At your command.
Yeah, I'd like to come up here and finish this off, but let's just scout it a little bit in the meantime.
A shadow among shadows.
Yeah, as soon as we get this public order situation under control, then we can start moving again. Be free to get a little bit of work done. Or can you get on regular march? Not far enough. Yeah, that's okay. He'll be participating. Ooh, shit. Alright, we'll wait on... Shit.
You have further orders?
Though he should be safe too.
Commander.
This guy, they'll probably...
Ready for orders.
Damn it.
Commander.
Probably attack him, that's the problem if we don't hire the mercenaries this turn.
Your orders? Ready for orders.
Maybe we just wait till next turn to make the attack. Could make the attack here, but the problem is I don't want to lose that general in the meantime, so we'll wait one more turn and then we'll make the attack here. And we'll make the attack simultaneously. We'll probably save this cash again, even though we've got heaps of building to do. And in fact, I'm going to change it to this. Because as soon as that's done, we should be able to really start blasting the taxes.
Commander.
Stand right here. Not sure which one of these settlements the rebellion is going to show up in,
Ready for battle.
but he should be able to reach it from either one of those spots. Already reduced the upkeep cost. Increase cultural conversion. +2 to all attributes. 1000 upkeep for this agent. What the hell? This one's actually not too bad. Increasing the weapon damage. But increasing the diplomacy, I mean, if you want to do a diplomacy themed campaign, then this one is kind of helpful. Mercenary units. Advisor is pretty good too. But I think we'll go with this one. And then maybe advisor as well. When he gets a little bit higher ranked.
Advance! Kill them all! At once! We hunger for battle. Get to it, men! Commander?
Might as well let it happen again. At least it gets him a little bit of experience in the meantime. Military crackdown. Even with the military crackdown, it's because the cultural differences are so high here. And we could turn the taxes off there as well. Can recruit another spy also, but I feel like we don't need one at the moment. Make your way down here. I feel like we'll be pushing into the interior here before too long. Okay, look at what we got down here.
And silent as a shadow.
At your command.
Axum. Alright.
Ready for battle.
Make your way to Axum.
Journey completed.
Gonna finish these guys off. Hopefully next turn there'll be a pretty big battle, but we should be able to manage it. All that artillery. Plus our troops are gonna be a lot better equipped than theirs. Ooh. Take the hit for our reliability there, but I think at this stage of the campaign, I think we're doing okay reliability wise. Alright, let's get a fight in. Now the balance of power, we could auto resolve this easily enough, but we're half an hour into the video and we still haven't gotten a fight in, so why not? Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to go beyond 10 parts for this series. Each part's going to be about an hour long. I mean, unless it does really well and you guys really want to see it, but I have a feeling that it's, you know, probably going to get mediocre view results on YouTube, but I mean, you never know with these things. Sometimes videos perform better than you expect. But I just wanted to do a little cap of this series for anyone, for those of you that did watch the first half of the campaign, and just sort of have a nice little finish for the series.
We await orders. Your orders. Legators. Orders. Battle group ready.
Really don't like formation attack, but I don't know. I find that they just clump a lot more in formation attack.
Yes,
that could be my imagination, though. I don't think they're gonna come out after us because
but better yet,
we don't have artillery.
quickly now. Riders, ready.
We'll have to move in and get some work done.
By your command.
Might be able to get to these guys. Yeah, we might be able to get some of them as they make their way up here.
Back forward.
Let's just stay put for now.
Romans, ready for duty.
We're done with the cavalry.
Advance at speed. Advance! Big charge! Equites!
Oh shit. These guys are around here. We might be able to get some of these guys.
Equites!
A lot of
Jupiter gives us strength.
range units. They got careful those spears.
Legatus!
Should probably send in the legionaries.
Yes, come on. Melee troops! Jupiter gives us strength! Domine! Equites!
Not good here. Oop.
Yours to command! Extant blow! What are you waiting?
Alright, let's pull you out here. And you're probably done for the day.
Melee troops awaiting orders.
Guys,
Ready for orders. Orders
up this wall.
understood. Ready.
Alright guys, pull back out this way. Yeah, actually.
Forward.
Oh, yeah.
Advance.
Guys should be able to mop that up.
Riders advance.
Come out this way, get to them. A couple of units over here. These are the units that landed.
Proud Romans all.
Yes,
Orders. Ready.
Yeah, let's
Right out.
get rid of them.
Proud Romans all. To engage. Ready for orders. Big forward. Ready and waiting. Equites. Melee cavalry ready. Ready.
Come here, boys. They're pretty well armored, so they should be able to absorb most of that punishment.
Romans ready for duty. For glory. Commander. Ready.
Hard time here with this shit. Guys, make your way in here. Bring you guys around to help out with this. Oh, for fuck's sake, this guy coming back?
Legionaries! Brave Romans to commander! Your orders!
Oh shit.
Orders! Your orders! Equites!
Alright, so maybe not the best management of,
Commander!
of my
Orders! Move out!
cavalry here, but it's all good.
Orders!
Don't think we're gonna lose any units completely.
In the name of Rome! At speed! Melee horsemen! Ready! Melee infantry! Quick march! Melee horsemen!
Yeah, I'll just leave you out of fighting for now.
Equites!
And guys, let's go. Finish them off.
Quick march! Swift melee cavalry! Ready! Quick march!
Cut off their escape, if you don't mind.
Advance! Victoria! Lead us! Jupiter gives us strength! Legatus! As you command! Your orders! And the double! And the double! Your orders! Orders! Ordinum! Equites!
Alright, I think good. Gotta break this unit. And it's GG. Alright, nice little warm-up battle.
Orders! Advance at speed!
There we go. Easy game, easy life. Yeah, fair bit of damage on this guy. I mean, these aren't these are low tier cavalry anyway, so they're not very well armored, and they're going to be really squishy. They're just really here for a bit of extra mobility.
Ready for orders. Ready for battle. Ready for
Well,
orders.
shit. Oh, double shit. Son of a bitch. Alright, we're gonna need a fleet to get rid of him. Need more of our own candidates. Those two married, that gives us a couple more options for generals for our own faction. Guy will make a good fleet captain.
Ready for orders.
And we'll just hire some cheap junk here
Recruiting more ships for Rome.
to catch up to these guys. Actually, let's shit, I think it's gonna be, I think it's considered the same sea zone. I'm not sure.
Ready for going a port.
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that we could double recruit there. Always grab a couple mercenaries as well. And we can finish them off. Alright, we'll make the attack down here next turn. Be a bit of a tougher fight, but I think we'll be okay for it. Demolish these ones. Alright. Quickly check we don't have slums anywhere. I don't think we should. Should be okay. We've got tons and tons of building to do. Alright. I think we are pretty much ready. Yeah, you stay put there. Alright, move this guy.
Ready for battle.
Alright, just stay encamped outside the city.
Your next command.
Let the revolt happen. We'll mop it up when it does. Yeah, these rebellions, they're not really that threatening. Because I mean, I've built pretty sturdy garrisons everywhere. So, war with Galatia would be pretty tough. Not to mention a war with. Oh shit! I didn't realize. Oh, you know what? They must have hired some mercenaries there. That's probably why that army is so much bigger than it was last turn. Because I should have been a bit more careful to identify where they had other armies as well before I declared war on them and messed up our diplomatic reliability. Boom, 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 boom. Actually, recruited might actually help us out. Plenty of rebellions. Natural causes. Holy fuck. Everything is okay there.
At your command. We hunger
We're moving to catch them.
ready for battle. Haste, men.
Alright. Don't think we need to fight that one. And that should finish them off.
March.
Oh shit. For some reason that caused the army out here to disappear. I'm not sure exactly why, but yeah, I'll take it. Probably I'll just go with food there. Food reserves up crazy high. Probably send this guy back up this way, and then position him over here for potential war with Galatia. I think that is probably going to be our next target.
Commander, to victory! Make haste, men! Ready for order.
Yeah, it'll be nice to get rid of these rebellions, get the public order back under control, and then we can really start expanding. So I feel like by differences, taxes, claims, financial instability, and government reform. Yeah, it's moving pretty good, the government reform. If we pop you in there, maybe we can prevent the rebellion here. If we turn the taxes off there, alright, we'll do it that way.
We hunger for battle.
Additional campaign movement for the general's army, even though it hurts their morale a little bit, but their morale is pretty solid as it is.
On the move. Ready for orders. Destroy them! Ah!
Mark the rebellion there. Moving up there. Alright, let's get a little battle in.
How may I say? That is beyond even my considerable talents.
Ready for battle. That is impossible.
Yeah, I just figured since we're down here, we might as well consolidate this province.
Settlement for Rome.
This one will be a bit trickier because of all those slingers. Especially if they don't rush out after us. But the legionaries should cut their spears to pieces here. think I like approach from this side because it gives us two lanes to come up from. Okay. Though if they come out after us, it might be better to attack over this way because they'll funnel out here, and we've got sort of like, actually yeah, let's attack from this angle. We can send troops in through here and through here. And then hopefully they'll hopefully they'll funnel out through there, come out after us. I'm gonna put these guys here, but most likely I'm gonna send them around this way and go in through there.
As you command. Look at us.
Ready and waiting.
By all the gods, what a collection of brigands, thieves, and
If they don't come
scorpions.
out, we can just bomb
And they
them
call themselves an army?
as well.
We shall
Looks
see
like
so
they're
thieves and imposters. What a real
maybe not on the
army
move.
does.
Legionaries, ready and waiting. For Rome. Ballista.
Alright, hold your fire.
Melee infantry ready.
Move up a bit.
We await your command.
Probably should be a little
By your
bit
command.
careful with our ammunition here and should try and make the most of it. It doesn't look like they want to
Legionaries. Commander.
come out and play. Guys, running in there.
Legionaries.
Ready.
Like to have
Legatus. Romans ready for duty.
better vision
We
on
await
where they
your
actually
command.
are.
Yes, Commander. General.
Forward!
If they're clumped up anywhere.
Ballista. Brave Romans to a man.
Just try and stay out of range of their slingers for now. Could go into Testudo. Help a little bit. I don't know. Again, this route. Probably bomb over here a little bit, bomb in here a bit. Wait for those artillery pieces to get into position.
Ballista. Now.
Shots in on the
Romans
general.
ready for duty.
Ballista.
Spread it around a little bit.
Commander.
Attack for Rome.
Son of a
Legionaries.
bitch. Turn
Quick
around.
march. Advance.
How did these guys come from?
Sons of Mars.
I don't know why you guys stopped moving.
Double time.
I guess they...
Melee troops awaiting orders.
Maybe they attacked one of these guys
Sons of
already.
Mars.
Son of a bitch.
Legionaries.
Orders.
Fuck.
For the gods. Commander.
Move up a little bit.
At your service. Your orders. Dominate. Commander. Melee infantry ready. Jupiter gives us ready and waiting.
Ready.
Ready. Your orders.
Orders. Ready and waiting.
Okay, you guys out front,
Roma Invicta! Melee troops awaiting orders!
and the ones that have taken damage in behind.
In the name of Rome!
Legionaries! Field artillery, yours to command.
Ballista! We obey!
Your orders. Loose! Field artillery ready. Yours to command. Fire on the enemy! Field artillery, yours to command.
Soften them up a little bit before we send in the legionaries.
Melee troops!
I'm gonna put you guys into position where
Prepare to attack! Form testudo!
where you'll be able to use your javelins.
Melee infantry at your command! Romans ready for duty!
Love the testudo. It looks so freaking cool.
Legionaries!
It's not the most effective
Legionaries! Commander! Romans ready for
Guys,
duty! Double time!
using your
At speed! Legionaries! Ballista!
Victory for Rome!
take out some of those slingers. Problem is that we don't have any real answer. Like, these armies are designed to work
Ballista!
together, two stacks together, where you have one stack with your artillery and then one reinforcing stack with your cavalry. But it's I think it's obviously much better to have a more balanced approach. Like I said, like, my ideal is probably 4 artillery, 4 cavalry, and the rest legionaries. We can mix in a little bit of skirmish units as well. Archers are great, but I mean, traditionally the Romans use their
Melee infantry at your command.
abilities.
Legionaries! Advance at speed! Legionaries!
As keep moving
Jupiter
forward.
gives us strength! Happy to serve Rome! Legionaries!
Field artillery awaiting orders.
Got a lot of.
Ballista!
Quick march. Brave Romans to a man.
Alright, I think I'm gonna send you guys in too.
At speed! Melee infantry ready!
The attack going. How are we holding up here? Holding up pretty good.
Sons of Mars! Legionaries! Cut them down! Glory to Rome! Orders! Engage! At speed! Double time! Ho-hos parati! Ordinem!
And there. Got to blob up a bit.
By your command! Hold Romans all! Legionaries!
Let them use their javelins first.
Ballista!
You guys. I was gonna. A little bit risky to bomb in there. Get some shots in on him. Or
Field artillery ready.
let's bomb in there. It's a pretty good spot. Thing is, we could bomb right here, but
Proud Romans all!
take a lot of damage friendly fire wise, I think. And I'm actually gonna bring you around.
Advance! Riders at the double!
Melee troops
Alright.
awaiting orders! Legionaries! Melee troops awaiting
Yep, we're
orders!
gonna move on here because these guys are
Legionaries!
in a little bit of an uncompromised position here.
At speed! Ready. Sic Domine. Jupiter gives us
some
strength.
fairly heavy damage. You might be making your way over here. See if we can get in behind and hit these slingers.
Sons of Mars. Attack them. Engage. Ready for orders. Romans ready for duty. Rome is orders. Mother to all. Ready and waiting. Break the lines. Legionaries.
Just rely on superior fighting skill of the Romans.
Proud Romans all.
If we do lose a couple units here, it's not the end of the world. We'll be able to replace them. There's no other real threat here. Let's just put you guys back on fire. Oh. I think we're out of ammunition anyway. A little bit risky to send the general in like this. The generals in Rome 2 are not really built for combat. They're more of a support unit.
Sons of Mars! Advance at speed!
Romans ready for duty.
But we need to shut down these slingers. Can't let them.
Sons of Mars.
Legionaries! At the double! At speed, Commander! Advance!
It's pretty weak. Pretty weak charge there, my friend.
General, order them.
Engage! Attack!
So we bounce back and forth between these two.
For honor and glory!
Hopefully break them. It doesn't look like they're doing much, but they're actually
For glory!
Commander.
getting quite a bit done. Yeah, we took a lot of damage over here. Should have, if I was going to send these guys in, I should have sent in some support for them.
Melee infantry ready and waiting. Sic Domine.
Legionaries!
Should have sent in all the legionaries at the same time.
Gives us strength.
Infantry.
Commander!
Orders. Commander. General.
Orders! Ordinam! Tribunus!
Catch these guys.
Your orders. General.
There we go. Trigger the army loss.
Waiting.
No problem. There we go. So a little bit of a scrappy fight there. We don't have. This isn't really well balanced army. I mean, maybe that's something I should consider, is just rebalancing the armies so that they're a little bit more flexible. I mean, usually my typical strategy with Rome is just brute force, lots of artillery, lots of melee infantry, and yeah, a little bit of cavalry sprinkled in there too. Occupy this bad boy. Alright, good stuff. Alright, well, I think we're just about approaching the hour mark. Got a little bit of work done, captured a little bit of territory, but we've got some rebellions to deal with, and I think once the public order sort of calms down, what we'll do is we'll position, we've got 4 armies down here, maybe we'll reorganize the armies a little bit, hire a bit more cavalry and a bit more artillery, and send these 5 armies into Galatia, and then that way they can position to move into Greece as well after that. But next time we'll be taking out the Carthaginians, just mopping up these rebellions up here, and then probably moving into the rest of Germania and Gaul is what we'll start positioning for. So lots of wars coming up. Hopefully we can fit as much of it in the next 9 parts. But thank you very much for watching. Part 2 will be next. Have yourself a great evening. Ragnarok signing out.